Let's see how we can use the WRAPCOLS and TRANSPOSE functions in Google Sheets. We have the WRAPCOLS and TRANSPOSE function Google Sheet open. It has two tabs, CSV, and Worksheet. In the CSV tab, we have the comma-separated values, which may be from a CSV file. We have ID, name, and department, that is, comma-separated ID, name, and department values. In Worksheet, we want the data from CSV to be separated in different columns. Then we want the IDs in one particular row, names in the next row, and departments in the row below that. We also want the IDs in one column, names in the next column, and departments in the last column. First, to get the comma-separated data in the CSV tab in different columns, we will click Column A, and head to the Data in the menu bar. From there we will select the Split Text to Columns. We get the data separated into different columns. Let's select everything using the Ctrl+A keys, then fit the column width. We see that we get the ID, name, and department separated in different columns. Let's select the data from A1 to X1 range and copy it using the Ctrl+C keys. Do a paste special of values only, in the Worksheet tab, in the B1 to Y1 range. We see that we get the ID, name, and department values separated in different columns. Suppose we want IDs in row 3, that is IDs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We want the names A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H in the next row. And we want the departments, Department 1, Department 1, Department 2, twice, Department 3, 3 times, and Department 4 once in row 5. We want the data in row 1 to be separated in 3 rows as IDs, names, and departments. For this, we can use the WRAPCOLS function, which wraps the provided range by columns of the specified size. It takes range, wrap count, and optional pad width as arguments. An example is shown. For our case, we will write, equal to, WRAPCOLS, range will be, B1 to, Y1, wrap count will be 3, since we want each column to have 3 values or rows. For now we will skip the optional pad width argument. We see that we get all the IDs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, in the third row. In the fourth row, we get the names, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H, and in the fifth row, we get the departments, that is Department 1, Department 1, Department 2 twice, Department 3, 3 times, and Department 4 once. Now, suppose we want the data such that all IDs are in one column, all names in the next column, and all departments in the last column. we can just transpose the data we got in the B3 to I5 range, using the transpose function, which transposes the rows and columns of an array. It takes array or range as an argument. An example is shown. For our case, we will write equal to transpose array or ranges from B3 to I5. We see that we get all the IDs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 in names A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and H in the next column. Departments, Department 1, Department 1, Department 2 twice, Department 3, 3 times, and Department 4 once in the last column. Suppose, we don't take the whole array from B1 to Y1, but from B1 to X1, and we don't give the optional pad with argument, so we don't have the data for I5 cell, hence it gives an error, there is no value for this cell. Let's say we give no value as the optional pad with argument, we see that we get no value in cell I5. Let's change the range back to B1 to Y1, and remove the optional pad with argument. We get Department 4 in cell I5. With this, we have successfully learned how to use the WRAPCOLS and transpose functions in Google Sheets. Thank you for your time. Please like, share, and subscribe if this video was useful.